Okay, and we're back. So, yeah, not too difficult of a build. And let me just explain a few things, because right before I came back on, I did a little bit of playing around with the hut a little bit. You can see we do have, there is a bee out here. So we managed to snag a bee from the beehives that were over in that direction in our colony. So I thought there were a couple more over there. I can't find them. Presumably to breed the bees, we would need to get one more. So I'll follow up on that. I see him. Essentially, we had to bring the bee over here. So the beekeeper will not go out and get a bee for you. So I brought one over here, leading it with a poppy, and just brought him on the side over here because I figured, because here's some of the flowers that they put out, presumably so they could get pollen, and they will fly into here. And she may actually have collected some. So let's head inside and let's take a look here. Yep. So she got some honeycomb. She's set to do honeycomb there. And yeah, so really quick, let's take a look at what's needed for level 2. Not that bad there. Okay, so it's actually pretty easy to get that upgraded. You could set a minimum stock, luckily. So again, for honeycomb, you're going to need shears. So I set one so they always have shears here, and poppies. That way they can breed the bees as well. You can see here you can turn breeding on or off again. Presumably I'll have to get a second bee. I don't have one right now, so I'll have to bring one over here so that way we can get 2 in there. But you can also change this between collect honeycomb and collect honey. But right now we're going to keep it on honeycomb just to get a supply of those going, and then we'll switch it back over to honey. And then so I don't think that this is dependent upon a request from, for example, like the hospital with the honey one. I think that she's just going to keep... Well, hello everyone. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a great start to their week, and thank you so much for spending part of it here. My name is Nerd Builder, and of course we're back in our MineColonies world. Today, a very stormy and dark MineColonies world. The rain actually just started as I was getting ready for the stream. But let's go ahead and let's just jump in the bed, because I think it's very dark. I mean, it was almost going to be nighttime anyways there, but hey John, hey Ben, welcome in both. Hope you're both are doing well. Good to see you both here. And yeah, so today we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday. So yesterday we were taking down we started taking down the other warehouse and emptying it out a little bit so that we could get some upgrades, or get some upgraded space going there. And we're also going to, and maybe we'll do that first before we leave, we're going to start a new mine today as well. So that guard tower at the end of our stream yesterday got taken down. So I think, do we have... Good, we have sticks. Okay, so we need to make a wooden pickaxe. Oh, that's why. Maybe I should just do it by hand. I'm so terrible at remembering recipes. I got to get better at it, even though this is more of like a basic recipe. But yeah, so we need... Let me see, I think... Oh, is that the oak one? Okay, let's see. I think this might be able to fit. Oh, build tool. Duh. We obviously had our inventory a bit cleared out for when we were moving stuff yesterday, so I haven't done anything in the world since yesterday. So, but yeah, let's go ahead. Let's grab that. And what we're going to do is we will go and we will get the new mine started, and then we'll head over to the warehouse where Emmy has already started deconstructing the warehouse, and we'll move some more of the deep slate out. I think that's like the last big thing that we need to move out. Yesterday we were really productive, I think, in getting a lot of the wheat, seeds, carrots, and potatoes removed. So we'll just take the truck since we're going to need it anyways, but let's head down. So it looks like, as far as I could tell, that this is working now. I guess the one old miner just kind of like spazzed out, even though he is kind of just standing there. I don't, is he waiting on something? Oh, he's waiting on stuff. But either way, I think that we're going to start a new one. This one will probably be our quarry one. And we'll just start a new one down this way and move this one over there. And then eventually when we do the quarry, we'll get some use out of that building. So that way we're not being wasteful, and it's it'll be put to use there. And then we don't have to worry about a gap there. But yeah, so I'm just gonna, I think, oh, let me pick up the guard tower. Oop. A bunch of, okay, armor in there. But yeah, so let's go ahead and we're just gonna fit it in right here. It should probably take about somewhere down there, but let's see. Stuck that up here. Bring that down. All right, and we'll switch it over to Caledonia. And let me see where. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Under fundamentals. All right, sorry, it might get a little. Sometimes it gets a little like I noticed in the update, like, yeah, see, it kind of stutters a little bit. So sorry. Let's see. Is this the front? I don't think it is. Let me see, I think this one might be on this side, perhaps. Go right about here. Actually, we still have a lot of room over here, don't we? We could fit... Well... I don't know if we could fit in here. Maybe we'll leave just like a gap or something. But let me see... Sorry, I feel like... Hang on. Let me just take a look at the other one. Some of these ones, it's so hard to tell. Like, the mine is one of them. Because I mean, I think I set this right. I think this is the front. So the house is kind of here on the, like, on the right side then. Or, like, the little... Okay. Let's see. Run back down the street. That level 5, right? Let's see, because the crane's there. Let me rotate this again. Maybe? Something's going. Hang on. Oh, that's the old one. Wait. Oh, wait. Was I... Wait, I got too far down, sorry. I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, did it just glitch into existence over here? That's why I'm overlapping with that one, and that's... Okay. Got a case of the Mondays, I think, this week. Alright, oops. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, we gotta get... What's... 5. I'm just like, wait a second. I'm like, something doesn't look right here. Well, I think this is actually because this is the side that it's on, I believe. There's the house. And the crane's back there. Obviously, he's going to have to take some of this down over here. Yeah, I think this is what I presume to be the front anyways. Yeah, starting the new mine shaft today, absolutely. So we're going to get Maddox working on this one, just making sure that we have the right side forward here. Buzz around waiting to see the new mine shaft. Yeah, I think this will be good just to get like a new start, because the other one's kind of like intersecting with like the old mine and that. So I'm like, let's just give it a new area. It's just down the street, obviously, from the old mine. And there, I mean, there very well could be a mine shaft that runs under here, but most of it they should be able to dig out. So it ends right about there. I don't know if we'd have enough room for another building. I mean, I guess we could put like a little park or something in right here. And just kind of measure here with the... I think we would put the guard tower like right against the edge here. So maybe we'll just put a park or something, because I don't think it's going to be big enough to fit anything else. There. Okay, and this, I think this is the right side here. Make sure, yep, we're at the appropriate height. Let's go ahead and drop that down. And see if we can find out what happened to the work block. Somewhere under here. There. Let me grab our shovel. It's one of those things that I wish that they would, like, it would kind of clear out all of the dirt, like, around, like, the block when they do that instead of just, like, underneath. I know. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Not too difficult this time. Got out for the... Was it the nether mine that we had to dig? Down to build building. There we go. Actually, how far back does this go? Okay, so it goes to like right about here. Okay, there's still enough room. And the house is here, so if we want to put another house in, we'd be fine. This would be taken back a little bit, but that's okay. That's good. All right, good. So yeah, so eventually, like, we'll be doing a quarry probably soon enough, but for right now, okay. So Maddox should be getting the assignment on that, and let's head on over. All right, he's working there. Let's head on over to our other warehouse. I'm actually going to stop at the stash box by our manual storage farm and just kind of drop some, or drop the armor that we just picked up there. So we'll see how far Maddox gets. You know, we're obviously not going to get it all the way upgraded today. But, you know, we'll probably try to finish that up on Wednesday's stream. And then I think that we'll put the other guard tower in as well. Let me throw all these. I think that was everything that he... And, oh, there we go. Now it's everything. Alright, and it's not like we have to throw any deep slate into the other warehouse. There should already be a good amount of deep slate in the other warehouse there, so not to bog it down too much. So, a lot of it... Oh, wow, she's already made a lot of progress on this. Is just from the little bit while we've been, like, talking, like, while we were talking yesterday at the end of the stream. So we got a lot of stuff out, but let me see if she... Because even the dirt in that, I would definitely want to keep that just because, like, we're kind of low on dirt. Oh, they're all down here. Not sure where she ended up there. Did the other ones get... No, so, well, yesterday what we kind of focused on was the... we were clearing out the warehouse, and then I was having Maddox take down the other guard tower there, and they took down both couriers' huts that are over here. So that was kind of yesterday's stream. So we're just getting started on... we're taking this one down, but this should be able to come down today. This is going a lot smoother than the other one, I think, because the other one had so much, like, random items in it. With this one, like, we have giant amounts of, like, just a couple items. So, like, we have a ton of deep slate, we had a ton of wheat, ton of seeds, tons of carrots, potatoes. But other than that, like, there's not a lot of other stuff in here, and that's mostly because, again, this is like an agricultural area of the colony. So there's not a lot, like, there's not a lot of other production going on. So most of the stuff that's going to be in there is, like, agriculture-based stuff. I'm going to take some of the deep slate out, and then some of the stuff, too, like, I'm going to try to hold on to the dirt, and I might actually drop that into the stash box. Let me change
just snatch them all up.
So, there we go. Okay. grab some more. What we have? There's some books in there apparently. So yeah, so our goals today are going to be to get the mine as far along as we can, get this taken down, and get the upgrade started on, or getting this rebuilt. And then hopefully we're going to finish on Wednesday's stream with the rebuild here of this and the mine, and then we'll move on to doing the other crew's huts, which we'll place those, get an idea of where things are. Alright, so let me grab a little bit more. Like I said, we have some space in our manual one where we used to store cobblestone, so we'll fill those ones up. The deep slate could come in handy for stuff, so I don't want to just like throw it away or let them destroy it. I wouldn't be so concerned about like wood or that, just because it's more renewable, but like especially with cobblestone, because again we need so much of it, and there's unfortunately like it's we burn through it and we don't have a huge supply. So this one, oh, before we started throwing stuff in here, but we'll fill these up to the extent that we can. I think we're pretty much going to be able to fit most of them there. There. Hey John S, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We can make a create cobblestone generator. We may have to, because hope you're doing well too, John. We may have to, because I think it's something we're better off than we were like a couple weeks ago. With it, we've been able to snag some, I think, from having the builders take down some of the side of the hill there, because again, there's a lot of cobblestone in there, but again, I'd have to check the other warehouse to see where we're at. I think we were at about 3K. We've been maintaining around 3K, despite everything else, like all the other stuff that we're building. And that, but yeah, I think it'd be nice to be able to, like, automate it, because, like, I have that little monstrosity by our player house there, but it's not very, like... Oh, what the heck? What's with all the... Must have made these at some point, I'm not sure. Maybe it was for the guards before we had the blacksmith. Well, they're still good, so let's donate these over to them. I mean, I know for sure we don't need them, so... There. That will make cobblestone at least a renewable resource. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that, because... Like I said, because that way we could just kind of... We could stock up a little bit more, and I feel like we're running out of stuff on the side of the mountain, and obviously the new mine I think will bring in a bunch of cobblestone, but we're still going to be running low, and especially as we continue to expand, so that would definitely be ideal to make it more automated if we can. Okay. So I think there's not that much left, and I'll just put the other, whatever's left, I'll put it in the stash box for the other warehouse there, because there's not that much left. Not sure where me is. Kind of started and just stopped. Let me see what's already left in here. Nope, other random stuff in there. Here. And I think we'll start from fresh with this warehouse, too. Maybe we won't really put too much. Perfect. We save the cobblestone, though, because that's, Is he grabbing anything up here? Is he grabbing? There should... Oh, yeah, there would still be carrots up here. I wonder where he's taking... He did take a stack. That's interesting, because he's no longer assigned to this warehouse. Whoa. Oh, I know what's going on. She, guaranteed her inventory got full. That's the thing, is when they start just, like, exploding those racks. their inventory becomes full. Yeah, I think we'll fill up one of the chests. I think we do have a bamboo chest, if I'm not mistaken. Let me grab each of those. There's the meat. There, any more? Alright, we're definitely going to save the dirt, too. Okay, so we'll drop these off in a minute. We just throw the room. Forgot. Let's see, is her inventory filled up again? Yeah, so she's... This is the thing that made it like so difficult last time, was because they were... Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't... Well, I guess we could put them over in the other warehouse. We save some of the dirt. Because again, dirt's another one. There. Yep. They are running back and forth, so they're taking... I think they are grabbing stuff from in here. That's interesting. Hey Ben, welcome in. First stream, well welcome. Glad you could make it. Hope you're doing well. Here, welcome. Alright, let me grab... We'll just fill the rest of our inventory. So that's what's going on, is that she's exploding these, and then her inventory's getting all filled up. I have to turn off bamboo production, because it looks like we have a pretty sizable amount there. There. Okay, let's head on over. Some of the carrots I'll just toss into the stash box here. Oh. Actually, I have a carrot. Are there... Actually, well... Maybe I should keep the dirt down here for now. Let me see, I think it was this one. Put it in here for now. Okay. What's the next row? I think we had a chest for bamboo, cotton, pumpkins, melons. Right, that's a random chest. Maybe this one? This one, okay. Alright, so we could throw some in there. I don't even know what they're gonna need with like all this bamboo anyways, but we do have like cactus bamboo, and obviously sugarcane being grown at our plantations. Alright, so fill this up. Probably have to make a second chest to kind of dig that out a little bit more. You've been working through the series, just finished episode 17. I hope you're enjoying so far there too. I've had a lot of fun making the series. I responded to a comment on one of the videos the other day, and I was mentioning that in part of the reason I started doing like a MineColonies series was just when I first got into MineColonies, which was like a little bit before I actually started streaming it. I didn't see many like updated videos out there. Like a lot of them were from 1.16.5, but there weren't really any like 1.18s, which again, that's the version I was on at the time. So that was like right around Christmas time last year. And I didn't see many, so I'm just like, I think it might be a good idea to kind of like start a series that'll help me learn a little bit more. I'll stash these in here about how MineColonies functions, and I've learned a lot from you all as well. Here, but yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. There. Yeah, make scaffolding with bamboo and string. Yeah, we have. So I have a bunch. I have a little bit in my inventory. I have 6 right now. Yeah, because I have the one by the Bob farm. I have like a bunch of scaffolding over there. And that we'll craft a little bit more, probably. So I can at least get like a stack or so in the inventory here. Alright, so keep the dirt for down here for now. And we'll throw these into there. And I think we'll donate the carrots over to the other warehouse. Or it's not that many. Okay, good, and I think we got this all emptied out. Alright, let's go back and see what other mess she made over there. It's gonna be tough when they're exploding those chests. So her inventory is going to get constantly filled up, so that's what I'm trying to. That's what we're going to try to avoid, where she's got to keep running back and forth to dump her inventory. All right, she's been taking them down. Still got some room. Ooh, efficiency 3. Feather falling. Sweeping edge. Not bad. On the side. Oh, more bamboo. All right, let's. Here. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to dig out a new area. Okay. Now let's grab a little bit more. Oh. I appreciate them coming and running over here, though, because, like, when they run up here, they do grab some stuff as they go by, so that's helpful. There. Also, earlier today, I posted... Oh. I posted another poll. I appreciate it. I know I'm trying not to spam too many, but like I'm going to be asking probably a few more over the next like week or that, just to kind of get a gauge. So today I asked about if there would be any interest in me playing a second game on the channel that would be secondary to MineColonies, of course. Like, we're still going to focus primarily on MineColonies, but just like a second one, like another. It would probably be like a building game or a survival game. So I kind of thought of one like maybe Final Frontier or Farthest Frontier. I know it's a new one that I've been like kind of playing a little bit there, or like Valheim or something like that. So I didn't know if there was. I know some people have voted already in that. So if you have an opportunity, it's in our community tab. There, head on over there and you know, cast a vote there. It helps me to kind of get a gauge of, you know, if there's other stuff that people would like to see as well. Obviously, we're first and foremost a MineColonies channel, but I think it might be cool to add a second game into the mix too. Here was the only 118 MineColonies other than the devs, and yeah. Oh yeah, Gita and Plum that you found been very satisfied so far. Excellent. I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah, it's unfortunate because, I mean, again, like, I feel like, I mean, enough people have downloaded it. I'm just kind of surprised that there isn't more content out there, like, for it, just because, like, you know, like, I feel like it's something, like, it's really an interesting mod here, and there does seem to be some interest because, again, like, obviously the devs put out updates all the time, you know, like, it's still evolving. It's not like it's a pack that's, you know, as of right now anyways, like, you know, not like in any further development, or it's dying or something like that. I'll throw those into there, and let's see, we'll put these other lava buckets in here. And I think we had a seed there. Okay. yeah, that's kind of what inspired me to start making MineColonies videos, was because of that, because I'm just like, some of the stuff, like, you know, I've definitely learned a lot, but some of the stuff, like, it's not the most straightforward, and that's, like, kind of, for me, I'm a visual learner, so I like seeing other people do it, and, like, I wasn't finding much by way of, like, other videos and that to kind of help out, like, when I was getting started, so I'm like, maybe I could just do this myself, and, you know, we'll figure it out as we go, which we've done. Here we just kind of, you know, there's still stuff I'm learning. Let me see, can I fit? Let me take those out. We'll just dump those in there. We have enough carrots, so be a little wasteful, but... Okay. And of course, we also have 2 polls from yesterday that are on the channel, and regarding a potential server, just to see where people stand on it as well. So I'll just plug that again. You know, like, obviously I'm going to keep monitoring the data, but I'm going to keep plugging it just so, because I want to get an idea of where people are on it. On a, like, potential server. So nothing in the immediate works. I should qualify by saying that now, but it's more of like a research thing for me. I guess we'll make it out of oak. Alright, chest. Regular chest, there we go. 4 should be good. I'll have to dig out a little bit. To go right here, I think, yeah, we'll have to dig a little more up top. There and there. Good. Okay, we'll throw these in. Not sure how much more bamboo we have over there, so we'll, yeah, keep the cobblestone. We'll throw the granite in the other chest that's down here. There. You're always wondering, does anyone know if MineColonies works with the Create mod, or do they break each other? They do work with it. We do have the Create mod installed. I haven't done, like, a lot with it. There, I know it was highly recommended in our community and that. But as far as I know, there's not, and, you know, please someone else jump in if there is any type of issues. But as far as I know, there isn't any type of issues between the two. There, we have a bunch of mods installed. I don't think there's many that, like, have issues. Like, some of the performance side ones I remember I tried to install kind of had some issues, because the thing that was tough was originally when I updated this. Put it here. When I updated to 119, I had an issue with, like, the frame rate, like a massive issue with the frame rate. I was averaging in the colony, like, down at, like, in the teens to, like, 20s in frames per second, like, for a while. And, like, obviously, like, you don't need, like, a ton of frames, so, like, you know, it's a lot better now with the changes that I made. I mean, like, we're hanging out in the 60s right now. But originally I'm just like, this is not, like, it's not playable. There, so I had to do a few things, but a few of the performance side ones, like, didn't really mesh well with it. There, but I got enough of them in there that it's really helped out a lot. I actually had to separate out the world from the like I had to like create like an internal server that I have, so like now I have to like run the server when I'm playing the when I'm playing in this world now. So it's supposed to like it's like a way that I thought of that, and I looked it up, and then I've seen, like, I saw that other people were doing it, and it's like kind of a way to make it like kind of multi-threaded it, or like, you know, have it using more than just like one, like the few cores that Minecraft uses. Obviously it uses more than one, but again, like it's helped out a lot having them separate, or having it separated there. That definitely helped out a lot. Alright, so now we're getting to kind of some of the random stuff. So we'll just try to get as much of this stuff out as we can. And let's see, she's probably going to take scrap from this one. Man, this is a lot of leather. Yeah, we'll have to start doing more with the create mod, because that sounds pretty good, especially like that auto, like the cobblestone generator. Like an auto cobblestone generator would be perfect there. For you, Oculus crashes me sometimes when you break chest. I've read that for some reason Oculus doesn't like create. Interesting. I'm trying to think if I don't know if I still have, I must have Oculus. I'd have to see, because we haven't done a lot with it. I think we still have Oculus installed there, but I'm not sure. I'd have to go take a look. So it would be in our mod list. We have like 60 something. I mean, I know that's probably not a lot. I know some people have like ridiculous amount of mods in that, but it's hard to keep track of all of them. Alright, so let's just fill up our chest. You could try making a raising bridge using create over the river. Now that would be something too. There, because we have our bridge over there, but there is another river on this side over here, right down there, in front of that hill. There is a river that runs backwards, so we could always do some sort of bridge or something over there too, as well. Oop, wrong way. Take more stuff out. Am I excited for what's been revealed so far in 120? Yeah, you know, like I think it's like really, it's really cool. I've seen some stuff on it so far. I know it'll probably be a little while before we can. I don't know if they announced an official date yet, or maybe I'm just blanking on the date right now, but I know it'll probably be, there's always like a little bit of a delay, like even, you know, like on 119, so like as you get along in the series, like we changed over a couple, well, I guess months ago now, a couple weeks, months ago now, so I wonder if they're that delayed. Let's actually run over, might take some of this other stuff to the warehouse over there. There, but I love it. I was happy. I think 119 was cool too. I mean, granted, we haven't gone like exploring for like some of this, like the new feature skulk in that. We haven't really gone exploring too much for them. I see some of the racks down here are starting to fill up. Once this fills up, that's when we know we have like a hoarding problem. It's because it's level 5 and it's like fully maxed out. There, so once we get full there. Go. I'll sort this too. After we get everything in there too. A sassy hi? There. Feeling sassy today, John. There. I wonder if any of the miners have run into the deep dark. I don't think they will in the colony, just because like I know like Minecraft is kind of weird with that. I think we'd have to really go out to find it. Like we'd have to go out pretty far, because like this entire area has been here since like 118, so like it hasn't overwritten anything. So most of the world like within immediate proximity to us has been like already explored, and like the terrain was already generated before I updated the 119. I tried not to go too far out, and since we've been up in 119, I've done more exploring, but that was out of necessity to find mycelium a couple weeks ago for one of our builds. So we probably have to go like a little ways out. There. It'd probably be a couple thousand blocks we'd have to travel ultimately. And okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sort. There we go. But I know what they've dug. They're down pretty far, because like when we had the old, before we updated this mine, I know he was down. He was getting close to, I think, bedrock down there, because I remember all they were coming back with were deep slate at that point. And I think the other one over here that's behind our other warehouse here might be kind of far down too. But I think there is in the old one, the one that we just drove past over there, I believe that there is, I think they made it into a cave somewhere, because a couple weeks ago when we were off stream, but I was in the world, like, because I think I was either finishing up a build or for whichever reason. We had like I got a message that not only did the miner die, but also the guard died. So I'm like, okay, they must have ventured into a cave somewhere and got ambushed. There, so I think they are in some big cave. I think we do have a sizable cave system, I think, under our colony, naturally generated. It looked like when we go underground, it looks like there is. I know there's a bunch of like openings to small caves like throughout the landscape here, but nothing that goes like very far down where it's like we can just walk down to bedrock, like, you know, getting close down the bedrock level. Nothing like that I found so far. Deep Dark is under mountains. You could use MCA selector to delete the captured chunks. Yeah, I know. I remember. I don't know if anyone follows him, but another YouTuber that I follow, YouTuber, he streams on Twitch. His name's Pixel Riffs. He does like he's known for the survival guide. I think I've mentioned it before here. It's definitely a good series. Like if you're looking for like a survival series, but I remember he put out like a tutorial for that about trimming chunks. There, I think my main concern with it would be that I'd make a mistake, like in the process of trimming the chunks back, and accidentally delete something here. I mean, obviously, I make backups of this world frequently, just because, again, like, stuff takes a long time to do. You can actually just throw these right into the fire pit, or into the lava pit. There. Your customers say hi to you, me. Well, hello everyone. There too. Hope everyone's doing well. There. Oh yes. Yeah, you started watching Pixel. Yeah, I've been watching. I've been following him for years, like way back. Like in 116, I think I started like following him when I was just like, I was kind of just looking for like videos on YouTube, and I found like his one, and you know, he's very good. He's a very good content creator, And he's a good builder, too. I'm always impressed with, like, a lot of the... Nope. Oh, boy. I think we almost got everything out of here, though. Is there anything left down here? Just a few random things there. Just a few random things, it looks like, there. Okay. How are the rebuilds going? So the warehouse that we were just at, we'll head back there in just a second. I'll drive down where we're building the other mine. So the warehouse that we're doing back there, so that warehouse was put up in 118 using like the original style, but it's since changed. Like I think they've changed a lot of the build styles. So we've been updating to Caledonia, which the reason we're building a new mine just slightly down the road is because this is where our original mine was. This is like dating back to close to the beginning of our colony that this has been here. But unfortunately with the changeover, because I wasn't sure how this was going to work, and I think this miner is actually digging, which is good, because the other one was kind of glitched out. Let me see. Oh yeah, he is digging down, but this is the old mine shaft right here. So the other one was kind of glitched out, our other miner. I think he also like spazzed out because like he was gone, and I don't know what happened to him because I didn't get a message that he died there. So, but yeah, he wasn't really digging down. He just kind of gave like an error message of like, yeah, see this one's digging. Kind of gave like an error message like check the config and then let the, you know, go on to the Discord of the dev team to let them know with it. But it looks like the new one's been doing stuff. But I figure what we're going to do with this one is we're going to make this into, because we can assign like for the quarry here, and then I think we build it like in a separate location, but I think you have to hire one at a mine. So I figure like we'll hire one here, quarry one here, because the way we already have this kind of laid out, because we'd have like a gap. So I figured just keep this here, and so that our miner can get a fresh start, we're just going to move it down the road over here. So yeah, so Maddox it looks like he's digging out still here. So our new mine is going to end up being right into here, and then we're going to put a guard tower. There's a guard tower that was right here, but we're going to move it. We're going to move it slightly over here. So this is definitely a lot we've been taking down and redoing. Like pretty much all of the buildings in our colony. We've made a lot of progress, but we still have a ways to go, mostly on the buildings where our house is like up the hill there to the right, and also our town hall, which is right there, and the university, and a lot of the buildings over behind our town hall here. But all of these down here, this entire street on the left side up into where that warehouse is like all updated there. So Fondant through recap. Oh yeah, I know he does the Hermitcraft recap there too. Now a fan. Yeah, I know. I've listened to the podcast a handful of times. It's a good podcast. I used to have it on, like, you know, like I would have it in my earbuds. Oh, what am I doing? We have to dump out the the stuff that we had. But yeah, I highly recommend that they do the Hermitcraft recap there too. Been watching the group since Empire Season 1. Yeah, I've been loosely following it there, because I know I think he posted a video yesterday, maybe. He posted it the other day. What do we have? Okay, let's start by tossing out the poison potatoes. Yeah, they definitely have they do have like a lot of talented creators on the Empire season. One of the other ones that I follow like loosely is False Symmetry. She's one of the hermits, and she I think she's one of those because she's like a really good builder. Like I feel like she doesn't get enough like attention out of all the hermits, and that just my thought anyways on it. Did they take stuff out of here yet? Some stuff. Let's give them some cactus. The iron barn fire. And the clocks. Okay. Over here. Yeah, she's on Empire as well this season. Yeah, I saw that she was on, on there too. On that, so that's cool. That's got to be busy between Hermitcraft and, doing stuff on the other server as well. That's got to be a lot. Now we'll just keep the sunflower in there. There. Yeah, same as Gem, absolutely. Yeah, they really have like an all-star cast on there. When I saw that, I was like, wow, they have a lot of talented creators. On there too. Hey, the Brawl guy, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. What episode is this? So this is actually just a live stream. Right now. We do have, I think we're up to, what are we up to, 36 now? Episodes involving the MineColonies mod. Okay, fill all these up. Yes. I hate to be wasteful, but I don't want to overload the other warehouse with them. We have enough potatoes for now. I'll have to get some water, too. But we're going to be doing the shepherd farm, like their sheep farm this week. That will be our episode. Then we're also going to start making... We're also going to take, I think, a step back from taking stuff down and redoing it. I think we're going to spend some time upgrading... Let's go throw that in there, too. We're going to spend some time upgrading our new builds, like the apiary, the Fletcher's hut, the Dyer's hut. Those ones that we've kind of like, they're at level 1, level 2. We haven't done a lot with them because, again, we've been focused on other upgrades there. So I figured that's what we're going to do. Oh, that's right. I forgot we had another stash box down here. Let me throw. Things are kind of slowed up right now. I think with them, they're a little backed up. Okay, there and there. Alright, I'll give the item frame, throw the potatoes in there. We'll give them some more bamboo. Alright, let's see how much more room we have. Not sure how much more. Where's the... Oh, still have a decent amount. Good, so we'll get all the bamboo out. We'll go back and see. I'm sure she probably exploded a few more there, but I think we got most of the important stuff out of there. So this one definitely wasn't as bad as the other one. Like I said, the other one was like a pain because there's like so much small stuff along the way. And actually, I'm just going to chuck that shield too. I'll put the bow into here. And we'll throw the bamboo down here. But yeah, the rest of the stuff I think we're just going to chuck out. We have enough potatoes for a long time now, so I just, like I said, I don't want to overwhelm the other warehouse. We'll get a nice fresh start with this other warehouse over here when we get this up and going. Oh yeah, let's dump this down. Hey Floppy, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, there's so much bamboo. The plantation is kind of going nuts. I think the other thing, you should see how many potatoes, carrots, and wheat we have, and seeds on top of it. That's why we're just kind of throwing stuff away here. We put the greenhouse over the farm, and we built another composter, and our farm has been going like insane levels of production. Like we could sit here and probably like burn through and eat like chest full of food, and we'd still have like way more than enough food here, which is a good thing. No food insecurity here, but for purposes of us moving, not taking the other warehouse down and rebuilding it for the new style, you know, we're having to move a lot of this stuff out. Yeah, let's run back. I'm gonna grab some water from our house. Definitely never have a shortage of bamboo, I can tell you that. Or cactus. Sugarcane is always iffy, and the reason that sugarcane is iffy is just because, again, we burned through a lot of paper. Here are paper books, and that with the library and the school, so that kind of slows things. That kind of that's always a little bit of a commodity, sugarcane. All right, so let me just purify those. Okay. There we go. So we got some water there. Yeah, it will be great for when 120 comes out. Absolutely. That's why, like, I'm trying to... We have our manual storage area. That's why I'm just throwing, like, a lot of this stuff down there, because I don't want to be wasteful with anything. I would prefer to keep it. I mean, we can always destroy it as needed, but I like to try to... like, hoard things, I think, because we've always been short on things, so I kind of have that mentality of, like, you know, let's hoard. But obviously when the... Oh. Crash into the tree, trying to avoid hitting her. There. Where's the colony DMV? There, it looks like the colonists wanted to drive the truck away. Yeah, you know, the visitors that we get, they kind of sus around the cars. I will say they kind of lurk, like, around them. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, you know, clicking the lock button on there, because everyone always seems drawn to the cars. Like, it kind of feels like in that way it's like a new technology. It's like the 1920s, and they're like, everyone's like all amazed in that when they... Oh, did they take every... Oh. Are you stuck? I don't know what's left up here for you to grab. Okay, well, this works out perfect. They must have grabbed the rest of the stuff out. Let's see, is there anything left? Okay, a handful of things. They got to be down here. This one a lot more smooth than the other one. Than the other warehouse. A lot more smooth. And here's a chest here. Let's see, is that it? I think that might be it. Yep. Alright. So now this can be taken down. Did that, courier, did she get down? Yeah, she did. Okay. Let me also take this out of here. Must have been an Enderman in here at some point. There. Yeah, at one point on the on the license for crashing into the tree. Yeah, I think it's one of those single car accident crashing into a tree. I think we'd be getting a sobriety check. Although I don't know why this just made me think of this, but up where I am, up in western New York, we might get 2 feet of snow this coming, like, Thursday through Sunday, which is, like, completely unexpected. But the thing is, because the lake is so incredibly hot right now, like, well, warm, 55 degrees for this time of year is, like, very warm. And we're gonna get hit with, like, a pretty serious storm, it appears. Their first one of the year. Oh yeah, when are we gonna add the license plates? Yeah, I have them crafted. We'll have to add them on. I have them, I think, downstairs of our player house. There. So we'll have to do that as well. There. Okay. Let me bring this down. Good. So I think we got everything moved over there. So now it's just a matter of, looks like Maddox is almost there too. So we'll get him on the next level. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit more work on the roads around the colony. That's the other big thing I wanted to do this week. Here. Oh, you're at SUNY Poly right now? Oh, no kidding. You're in New York. Okay. Yeah, we are not ready for it. No. It's honestly, it's way too early for this to be happening November. Yeah, we're only halfway through November, so I was hoping for, is it going to get cold? I can do the cold. I don't mind the cold. It's just when we start getting the excessive amounts of like snow like this, starting a little bit earlier than it normally does. Because I remember last year we went like what, until January, I think, without any snow, which is very unusual. Here it's like a very mild, warm, like early part of winter. It bottomed out like after we paid the price ultimately, which is usually how it goes. Oh, and we'll move this down here. Okay, we'll take the other car over there. Yeah, snow in the area. Can you send some water to SoCal? You know, I will say, it's so disheartening to see, like, when they show the Colorado River there, like, how low it is. I remember last year I was in Vegas for a wedding, not my own, and a planned wedding, not a spur-of-the-moment wedding. But while we were there, we took a day trip, like an excursion out to the Hoover Dam, and like, you know, they were talking, like the tour guide was kind of like, oh, some lapis lazuli. The tour guide was like, you know, look at the calcium that's built up on the side of the rocks, and then like it's like a very noticeable, like, you know, white kind of look to the rocks, and then he's like, that's where the water level used to be, because I saw Lake Mead, and I'm like, wow, like I can't believe how low Lake Mead is. That was the first time I've seen it, like, in person, and it, like I said, it's difficult, you know. I know, especially the western side of the U.S. is it's struggling for water, and that we're very lucky up here that we have the Great Lakes up here, too. Actually, let me. I don't know if I got any iron. Where's my soak touch? The reason I'm doing this is because I know for some of these upgrades, like, we actually need like ore blocks, and they always get smelted down right away. So when I see them, I've been trying to grab them under. That's all we need. We just need a couple. Back up here. Oh wait, that's copper. Ah, shoot. Well, you know, we'll keep it anyways. That's fine. That's fine. There. Yeah, chains for the wheels. Yeah, we. Well, luckily I got new tires, so it's like all-purpose tires and that. But yeah, there's been points. I can't even tell you how many times when I don't know if anyone would remember this. Like, obviously people up my way remember this, but a couple years ago in that area in New York that got like 7 feet of snow, that was like my home area over there, that like it got hammered in. And I remember because I was in college at the time, and I came home because I'm not too far from like my hometown. I came home like in advance of it, because I'm like, just in case. Because again, it's just, it was my parents, so I'm just like, you know, I'll be there just in case, like, you know, they're going to need help, like, digging out when this is all over. So I went home, and we didn't think it was going to get that bad. Like, you know, originally they said like, oh, you know, maybe like 2-3 feet, which is a lot. That's still a lot, but it's like more manageable to dig out of. And then like woke up the next morning and it's like the front door was like snow all the way up the front door and everything. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it before. It like I said, that took a while. We were trapped, I think, for about 3 or 4 days before the plows could come through, because it was like one of those surreal things, because like we're very fortunate in the way that we don't get many natural disasters up this way. And really quick, yeah, so we're done with the road, at least to the extent over here, so we'll come back. We have some other areas to work on the road, so we'll head on over. Actually, head back over by our warehouse there, but it was like a very surreal thing, because like we don't get many natural disasters up here. Like we got a tornado once, like a couple years ago. That was like the first one in like 40 years or something, because usually the lakes we get water spouts on our lakes, but not nothing too dangerous, or, you know, like these EF, you know, these massive tornadoes, nothing like that. It was surreal though, because like there were like National Guard Humvees like coming up and down the street, like obviously doing wellness checks on everyone, making sure everyone was okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that that's there. That way our colony's always loaded over here. And actually, I think we might extend this road out to like one more now that we're taking stuff down there, just to have 4 going up instead of 3. There. Yeah, mostly hurricanes for the Hudson Valley area. Yeah, I can imagine, because I know they would get like coming off of like the coast and everything. Like obviously I remember, well, you know, seeing like Hurricane Sandy and everything years ago. Well, actually, if I bring this, am I gonna... Oh, we would... Actually, might have to keep it that way, because otherwise we'd have to move this house. We're going to try to line the warehouse up. I'm hoping that things are going to kind of fit the way I'm hoping that they're going to fit here. Okay, so we'll have to keep it at 3. Then, so let me build this back in. At least right here. It's digging up. I've had friends, you know, I went to school with friends that they grew up in Florida and that, and it's kind of funny to watch the difference between like how they react to snow versus like how I would react to like a hurricane type thing. Because then I remember like making a comment about like, I don't know how you do it, you know, like, you know, essentially like at any time like your house and everything can kind of be like washed away, you know, from one of those, and like their fear was like a couple inches of snow, which I'm like, this is nothing. Here, but I guess if you're just used to it, you know, it's not such a scary thing. There. Just got through the remnants of one last week. Oh yeah, was that the was that tropical depression that was it a hurricane? I don't know if it made up to a hurricane. The one that was down by Florida that worked its way up. I'm not sure if there was one. Was it Maria? I can't remember which one. I remember hearing about it a little bit. Like obviously, I knew about the other. I'm blanking on the name right now, but the big one that just went through Florida a couple weeks ago. On there too. Yeah, that one. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we really don't get like up my way. I feel like we really don't get. We don't get remnants of them. A lot of the stuff that we get, so the way our weather pattern is, we get it from the west, usually about like the northwest area. So like usually if there's a storm that starts like on the west coast by Seattle, Oregon, that ends up being the storm that comes through like by us eventually, if it makes it that far across the country, because of the way that the jet stream is, that, you know, goes from west to east. So usually we get that. So the one that's coming right now, I think, is over. I was saying earlier on that we're supposed to maybe get like upwards of 2 feet of snow potentially, like in some of the bad areas. Oh, you know what? We can extend this out. We can do it on this side. That's right. I forgot we left a little bit more room over here. Excellent. This works out well done. Take this one down here. And we'll fill it in here. Perfect. So we can still extend this out too. Not okay with this. I know that was my reaction to when I saw this earlier, because I was working. I work from home now. Like, it started during the pandemic, and you know, like, we're pretty much full time from home. I got like my phone was like lighting up for like the when I have like when there's like storm alerts coming through here, so I have that like on my iPhone, and I got one all of a sudden where it said like winter storm watch, and I'm like, what? Because I heard it, like I heard them say the other day like it might snow, like, you know, later this week, and I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, like it snowed already a little bit, like up here, like just a coating. It was hailing yesterday actually. But yeah, so I got the thing on there, and it's like, oh, could be upwards of like 2 feet of like snow, and I'm like. Because then I saw on social media, like the county executive here was kind of tweeting out like, oh, you know, it's like that time, and, you know, get ready for just in case, and that they're taking the precautions of getting the street, like the plows ready to go, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's starting already. There, okay. There. Yeah, flurried a little bit. Yeah, I like up here it was like kind of like a hailing. I could hear it like hitting the window yesterday. Surprisingly, it didn't come through on stream because I'm kind of somewhat close to the window. Actually, let's see, because we're gonna be putting in a street down this way too. Yeah, so right here. There too. And there. Okay. Yeah, so we'll have the street going down this way. Too, so we'll have this loop around. We'll start filling that in after. We don't have actually that many brick slabs left. Here, so let me go ahead and we'll dig this out too. But I know they were saying, because I'm a big Bills fan, like before they became good, and that I'll qualify by saying so, like I've been, you know, since I was a little kid. And they were saying like for the game it might be very messy. Again, comparable to if there's anyone who watches American football, comparable to that New England game last year, that it was like very blustery, and it was hard to really do anything. It was like a 17-10 game, or like a whatever the score was, something like that. There, let's fill this in. Alright, let me just also wonder what he's waiting on. Alright, and she's still going. I can see her doing that there. Awesome. And there will definitely have to request some more, I think, to be made. And there. Okay. We'll dig this up. This is good too, because we could always use the extra dirt for when we do some terraforming. I gotta really start doing some terraforming on this side of the colony over here. We're gonna start expanding, because again, like you saw that southeastern part where we were. That area is very, like, it's starting to fill. That area is full. Our northeastern part is pretty much full now, too, so, like, we're gonna have to start looking west for the other stuff that we want to do. There. Okay. But again, thanks everyone so much for coming and hanging out tonight. I hope everyone's been having a great start to their week. I really appreciate everyone coming and hanging out. Here is what we'll do. We're going to work on the roads a little bit more, and we'll have to put in a request, but we'll get Maddox going. We'll get Maddox going on the upgrading the mine when he's done there, and then we're going to get Emmy working here to get that started. So obviously we're not going to finish that tonight. That's going to go into tomorrow. That's why our build schedule is a little light this weekend, because I knew these were going to be like a little bit of longer projects to do. There. Uptime. Oh, Streamlabs is being kind of weird. We have been up for an hour and 16 minutes now. There. Exams every day this week, looking up for a rough one. I'm sorry to hear that. I honestly don't think I could ever do it again. By way of like, you know, like college and that. One of those things that you look at it, I look at it and I'm just like, I don't know how I made it through the first, you know, when I was there, I have no idea how I made it through. Like initially when when I was done with school and I was out like working in the real world and that, it's one of those things like you initially start to miss it a little bit because I'm like, I miss having downtime like in the afternoons, sometimes. That I used to have when I was in school. I would have a few days. 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll go with 4. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Now I thought about, I don't know if we should do like a boulevard heading up this way, because it might be maybe just a regular street. There, maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll just do one. There, we'll just do instead of a boulevard like we did in the other ones, because I'm not sure how big that university one's going to be. We might have to like change the way that we do that road. I might actually change that down because we have like a smaller boulevard over there, just because like we have to rebuild a lot of the buildings over there. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say downtime? I'm sorry, I meant uptime, if that's like the, you know, yeah, that's what I meant, the uptime. If I'm saying things backwards, I'm sorry, I'm having like a case of the Mondays today, there too. Hey, Maximum, welcome in, good to see you. Go into Tiny Turtle Stream and ask if Minecraft Dragon, is coming back. Yeah. Oh, we're almost out of asphalt. We'll have to put in a request, I guess. I think that was it. Do I have any... Oh, wait, I have some up here. Okay, good. There. Oh, in regards to college, I'm sorry. Again, case of the Mondays. Yeah, by downtime, I just meant, like, essentially, like, time for me to actually get caught up in that on, like, stuff that I was already massively behind on. It's amazing, like, once you're done with school, like, it kind of, it shifts from being backed up on schoolwork to being backed up on the stuff that you actually have to do at work. There, but not much downtime for me now anymore. There. Oh, more residential buildings there. Yeah, we'll probably, so we have to move colonists around again because they're kind of scattered all over the place from their workstations. I know some of them have been complaining that they have long commutes. So over here, we pretty much have these 3 houses over here. So we have 4, 8, and 12 residential spaces over here. And we used to have the 2 couriers huts right here. We have the mine over here, guard tower, and we have the combat academy right here, but they live there. And then we have the composter, the 2 sugarcane farms, the farm, and some of the buildings down this way. So we probably could extend out this area, especially because I want to start making more use of this area down here. I think we're going to start flushing this out. Like when we put the graveyard in, I think we're going to do that over here. I think we're actually going to move the mine that's up here, maybe like down back in that corner over there as well. But we'll have to do a little bit more terraforming in this area. It's a little bit of rough terrain. Here. Oh, shoot. Did I leave the car running? Uh-oh. 14%. All right. Let me turn that off. I think we'll go fill up. We've been zapping around every which way. All right. So quickly, I will take out this. Okay. We start having to come up this way, but good. So this street's kind of in. Here, I'm glad we were able to make it a little bit bigger there, so. Yes, I think, let me fill in, let's fill in some of the road down this way. Because I know we have just a little bit left, 36 left. Let's fill in some more here. All right. Oh. Okay. And we have 10 left. Here. Okay. Alright, where can we stick one random? Get back over here. Stick one random one. But this is good because I've already started trying to make some plans down here about what we're, how we're gonna fit things in down here. So this is good. We got the road started. Here, we'll keep that going all the way down there. We have some more sidewalk, so we'll head back. We got a bunch of dirt. That's good. Let's go get gas. And I think Emmy must still be working on taking that down. Looks like Maddox is almost done. All right, let's get gas, and then we'll put the rest of the stone bricks by our over in the area by the builders' huts, because we need some over there as well. Do I plan on making any generators anytime soon? Yeah, like you mean like a cobblestone generator in that? Yeah, we're definitely gonna look to do that, probably using the create mod. Gas. Just because again, we can always use cobblestone. We can actually take a look and see how much we have, but I think we're kind of low. Oh, crash right into the fuel pump. There, but yeah, we definitely need to. Make some more cobblestone. That's the biggest one right now that we're kind of like, we're always kind of low on. Oh. Alright, so we can actually park this because we can just kind of walk around. There we go. Let's go check the cobblestone in this warehouse. Over here. We'll see if it's deviated a lot. It was at 3K. But again, it could have went down as like the crusher and that had to make some more material. Let's work that. Oh, 6.1K. Wow. Okay, so they've been It's been increasing. It must be that other farm, or that other mine must be bringing some back. 6.1, because that's the only explanation I can think of. Maybe from digging some out down that way. Alright, so he's still working there. I'm hoping that Emmy's going to get that taken down, because I at least want to get the... Oh, you know what we should do? Let's put in a request. I hear for some more asphalt. We'll do 300. For slabs. We'll do 500. I know that's a lot, but that's we'll use it, so it goes a lot quicker than you would think. But yeah, the reason I'm saying that we might have to change the boulevard that is right over back this way, because okay. Because I'm not sure how big some of these are going to be when we update them to the new style over here. And I'm not even sure with the town hall, like, again, like, I'd have to see how big it's going to be. So, because this one's more of a narrow street anyway, so I'd be okay if we ended up taking this out. Because we don't have much room to play with back here. We have a little bit of room, but not a lot, where we can actually move the town hall back slightly if we wanted to. But it's not a lot, because basically, it's from this point forward, because when we take out some of the stairs here and have it so that we can have double stairs. It's a very high traffic area coming through here, as you can see. There. Do I have any... I think I have stairs somewhere. Must have them somewhere. Maybe I put them in the house. Because actually, that's the other thing we have to do, too, is we have to fix up. We had some staircases by our residential houses over there to help them get back and forth a little bit easier to where they need to go. Okay, so this runs all the way down. Now this one... We're going to have to move some stuff around, but I think... Oh, oops. We'll have this go all the way down. To there. And we'll take this out here. I will keep it at 1 on this side for right now. We'll just have the road go all the way up to the end here, because again, we have like the hut here. This used to be like we had a guard tower over here, but it wasn't going to fit there. Alright, what do we have? So we have just over a stack left of slabs there. I'm trying to think where else we need slabs. Maybe I'll just leave it for now, because the other thing is now for the roads, because we're actually in pretty good shape with our... Well, actually, there is more. Actually, we can... Sorry, I'm saying actually a lot. There's one more place that we can put them for right now, because we got most of the roads done up here to the extent that we can for right now. Or that we need to for right now anyways. But yeah, we can put a little bit more in over here. Go too far down. We're gonna have a road come through this way. Alright, we could probably do some on the other side too, so maybe I won't go too far down. Because we got to connect, we got to put a road through here coming down to our bridge, and so that way this is all connected too. Let's see, yeah, this is gonna have to. We're gonna have to redo these ones anyways because these are the old style, so we'll have to redo those. We'll push that back a little bit. Oop. Alright, so go down a little ways more. And then when we head back to the house, I'll take a look, because I'm pretty sure that we have... we should have some stairs, so maybe we can do that quickly. Before we wrap up, I do want to... I at least want to... I'm hoping they can get... She can get that taken down, and it looks like he... Okay, he's pretty much got everything, so we can get him going to the next level, too. Because, like I said, on Wednesday, we want them... like, finishing up these things. We'll go right up to here. Alright, so we're out of... I think we're out of brick slabs. Yeah, we are. Okay. This area we still have to redo some, so... I'm trying to figure out the way that... the order that we're going to do them, because... This house, like this house in over here was rebuilt recently. We have to do the same with these two over here. I forget, I'll have to measure up that house to see how long it is, but... It's up here. This is where one of our couriers' huts was. You can see, like, they left some stuff there. But we're gonna have to redo the barracks, because I think we might have to take, like, all this going down this way. You might have to take this down. At least for the time being, take down the barracks and the courier's hut maybe first. And I'm trying to think here, because, like, I don't know if this courier's hut would fit right in here. I have to say we'd have to take this down, but I think that, like, we're going to redo the barracks first, maybe. But we're also going to have to make some room, because we have to push back the houses by... So this is even right here, but the ones over here, we're going to have to... This one, and the building is going up this way, we're going to have to push it back by one, which, again, this shouldn't be too much of an issue, because I'll take this down, and we can just move the barracks over slightly, too, if we have to. There, just to make this street even, too. So these got to be all pushed back. Two. The other thing, we're down this way. Take a look how we do in here. I think we're pretty much full. We're gonna have to clear out the glycerine. Nope. Get that going so that it can... Looks like everything else is all full, though. Could actually move some canola. Throw these into there. Yeah, we could definitely, we'll have to grab some canola from our manual one. We'll have to do some farming of it, too. We have the farm set up for it, but we'll have to farm it, because we're running kind of low on canola. That's the fuel, that's part of the fuel to make this, but it looks like everything otherwise, though, is, like, all caught in there. Everything else is good, though, because that's already maxed out. It looks like these are, for the most part, maxed out. There, we'll have to empty those out. But good. Alright, let's head back up to our player house. We'll dump some of the dirt into the stash box. There. Oh. Sorry. My chat's been doing this weird thing recently where, because again, we're streaming on a couple different platforms right now on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So for some reason the YouTube chat's not showing up. It's supposed to show like all three chats, but unfortunately YouTube's not showing up right now, so I have to have a separate one. Nope. I looked like they're already dropping stuff off. Oh, wow. They made it fast. That was quick. Let me throw the copper into there. Okay, so I have 48 right here. I could have swore we had more than that, though. A couple brick slabs in there. Take those out. Let me put these into there. I could have swore we had a little bit more than that, though. More brick slabs. Let's see, maybe not. If anything, they're probably in the warehouse. I might have used them for other stuff. Yeah, let's just run over. In between the houses, I should have brought... Oops, I should have brought some of the slabs with me. We'll have this right here. But it's just a staircase in between the houses so that they can get down to their work stations a little bit easier. We had this set up before, but then when we moved the houses, we had to take them out because, again, it didn't match up exactly the way that we had it. Dig out this way to see where we are. How up are we still? Oh, not that. Okay. Yep. There. Oh, excellent. Maddox finished the getting the mine built there. Not gonna have the new miner like assigned over there until we get it like fully upgraded. Let's see. Okay, good. And we'll take this out. Awesome. Okay, good. So they can get up and down a little bit easier. We'll fill that in. Gotta get Maddox started on the next level. We'll have to do some terraforming behind here, though. Kind of touch stuff up. Oh, interesting. This is what this one looks at level 1. Oh, it's a staircase over here. Interesting. They just kind of dug out on the side there. Oh. Let's get this up to level 2. Oh, interesting. Haven't seen this before. Oh, this must loop around. Okay. Yeah, this is for the original. Okay, so that one's right. This one I think actually lined up. Yeah, this one did. Let me see, we have this one. And here's the edge here. That's right, I forgot that this one lined up too. And then this would be the next one right here. Like I said, it's just a way to make it easier for them to get down to the lower level for their workstations a little bit easier instead of having to run all the way around. Alright, good. Maddox started work there. That might be why we didn't have as many stairs as I thought we were going to have. It must be because that's where we didn't have to take down the one staircase. Take this out. After we get this into, we'll go take a look and see what Emmy's up to. I think we still have to go down a little bit more, but let me see. We should be, I think, almost poking through. Yep. Okay, not super tall up. Here. And yeah, let me take... Get on here. Yeah, digging around town, seriously. Finding some treasure, hopefully. But it should be a lot easier, hopefully, to get them back and forth to their houses and back to their workstations and that more easily. This one definitely feels a lot more indented. Oh, that's probably why, because this protrudes out a little bit more with the lonely golem back there. Okay. But good, this way they have ways down, and actually we could. Maybe we'll leave it for now, because here's the... Well... So we have 16, maybe we can take some down very quickly. I have maybe one right there. Hey Damien, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in, hope you're doing well. Actually, it's fine. Okay. Let's put in as many stairs as we can for we'll use the rest of these up, and I'll have to request some more. Hey, stay out of mine. Welcome in. Good to see ya. What's up, nerd? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in. There. Okay. Yeah, we'll use up the rest of the stairs that we have here, and then... Oh, this is your first live stream for the channel. Well, welcome. Very happy you could make it tonight. Welcome to our community. Here, check this out. I have to keep watch for durability on this. We're running kind of low. See how far down we can get. I think that's copper, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no rage. We'll find out. We'll find out probably in a minute or so because it's getting dark. We'll probably find out if we're going to get one today or not. If it's not today, I can almost guarantee it's going to be on Wednesday. We'll get one. I don't know if I'll be doing much in the world in between our streams. I think. Oh, perfect. Actually, that was like the right amount. The right. Okay, that works. Good, but this way they could get up and down a little bit easier here. So let's quickly grab. I'm just gonna fix. We're just gonna grab 2. Now we'll put the 2 brick slabs into there. We'll wait because maybe we'll sleep first. Anyways, here too. Yeah, the free ore. Yeah, we have so much copper ore. Otherwise, I would nab it, but we have so much copper ore already there. We haven't really used too much of it either on that. Yeah, it's going to get dark. Yeah, we'll have to go through and light that up, too, with some torches through there. I figure we'll try to hop in the bed right away when we get the all clear. And we'll see if we get a raid. Or not, but we'll check on Emmy's progress very quickly, too. Okay, good. He's good. She's taking her time. And actually, while we're waiting, maybe we can just go light it up right now. So we had this little gap right here. And there. Alright, yeah, let's just put on the walls right there. Same thing down here. Okay, good enough. Yeah. Have a beefy computer, but your MSI gaming laptop can't even do over image shaders that can handle Skyrim and Fallout. Yeah, I actually built this system myself, which I'm very proud of it. It was my first build myself. I built it earlier, well, this year, late last year I built it, and I am very happy with it because we have in this system an i9-12900K with 3080 Ti. So obviously for Minecraft purposes the CPU matters more, but yeah, we can it does pretty well. But I'll tell you right now that with we're running on the line. I'm glad it looks okay, because like the way that the colony is with the amount of lag, I average about like in the 60s for frames, sometimes a little bit less in the 50s. There, so I had to do some performance side stuff to make it run a little bit better, because for some reason it was like, it's tough because like Streamlabs, which I use for our capture software, Streamlabs uses like a good amount of resources on the computer, so like I do see a drop in frame rate on Minecraft. I haven't tried to stream any other games, so I don't know if it would be the same, like any difference there. And let me just plug it really quickly. So again, on our community tab, which I'm not sure if you have to be subscribed or not, but on our community tab, I have a couple polls open right now. And the one I was asking today was if there would be any interest in me playing a second game on the channel instead of just Minecraft MineColonies, like a different game on there. Again, not that I'm actively looking for it. I wouldn't mind it, because there are some other games I think that might be cool to kind of do on stream as well. But I wasn't sure if there was like any interest, if people are just interested in MineColonies, or if they think it would be cool to maybe watch another building game. We're not going to turn into a COD, like a, COD or Battlefield channel. Not even close to it. I'm just going to hop in. What was I thinking? I was thinking of a building or like a survival game, so maybe something like Valheim as a second one, or Farthest Frontier. It's a new like building game that it's based around like it's kind of like it would be medieval times, I'm thinking, because like the buildings kind of look like it would be like 1500 UK type style buildings around there. It's a very cool one. Or like a game like Dawn of Man as like another city builder. Trying to think. Those are just some of the ones that I came up with there too. You've heard 7 Days to Die. I've never played it, actually, because I know one of the other ones I see quite frequently on people's streams is there was a Death Till Dawn. that game. Like, I've played that once, I think, like, on there. But yeah, I was thinking the style, because again, like, this kind of fits into like this is like a city builder, which I love city builder games, which is why I love MineColonies as much as I do. Oh, perfect. I was wondering what was like taking her so long. She's almost done. Over here. Or Midwell Dynasty. Oh, you've heard of it? You would watch that? Yeah, I'm like kind of thinking on this, like, it might be kind of cool. Like, I think obviously we would still have MineColonies. It would be the primary thing on the channel, but then I thought about maybe doing something different, like I said, like a Valheim or a Farthest Frontier, or it doesn't just have to be one. I mean, I would probably just do one other one, and then we would do like a playthrough on it, and then we would maybe move on to another game, like another game or something like that too. But it would be more of like a secondary thing. You know, like if I was going to do it, I would probably do it like maybe one stream a week. Like, I wouldn't do like a video series on it, I don't think. It would just be like a like one live stream I would tuck in. Like, maybe we would do like, you know, Sunday, Wednesday MineColonies, and then like Monday would be whatever, you know, game or something like that. I thought maybe to like kind of broaden the appeal of the channel a little bit more there too, but kind of keep on theme of like city building games and that too. Timberborn, I have heard good things about Timberborn. I haven't played it before, but I have heard some good things. Another one that's kind of decent too is Medieval Dynasty. Is a pretty decent what's like a survival game, but again, like, I think you can make your own village with that, so that game's kind of cool too. There, trying to think. I mean, there's other city builders, so I'd have to go through like my Steam library and take a look, but she's actually, I could pick these up. I don't want to pick these up until the last second, because it's and they're still employed technically. There. You've had a lot of fun playing Raft. I've seen some other videos. I think another YouTuber that I follow, his name's Raptor. He does more like, well, he does like a variety of games. He's like a really big time streamer. But yeah, I think he's played Raft before, because I think I saw like a video on it, and it was pretty cool. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's, you know, that's something different there. Yeah, MineColonies is exactly like colony survival. Yeah, that's why I really like this as much as I do, because it really is, because like we get into the micromanaging aspect of it, because again, like, we have to manage resources in our town, but we're also placing buildings down. We're kind of managing our colonist and that, so it's like a very hands-on city builder on like a micro level, which I like that a lot, because there's not many city builders that are like that. So like, in terms of like that, you're really managing, like I feel like we're doing here at points. You highly recommend Timberborn? I'm gonna have to check it out. I'll have to check it out, because I'm guessing it's on Steam, so I'll take a look at that and see on there. So that's what you were talking. I was talking about Medieval Dynasty. Oh, just spelled it wrong. Oh, okay. Oh, Medieval Dynasty. Yeah, yeah. That one is cool. That's like a, you know, like a first person one there. That's what I would maybe consider doing too. There. I think she's almost done. I was hoping to get this before we call it a stream. I was hoping she might almost be done, like, to get the rest of this down. I think she's probably just like dumping out her inventory. But another one that I'm really looking, well, I've had for a while, but I haven't played it a lot, is Frozenheim. It's one of those situations, like they always say, like, you know, when you're younger, you know, you have a lot of time, but you don't have money. And it's like, you know, when you get a job, you have some disposable income, and like, you know, you have like games and everything, but you don't have time to play it. And that's like the unfortunate situation that I'm in, that I wish I had more time to play some of the games that I have in like my Steam library. But Frozenheim is one of them too, because like ever since AC Valhalla, I've kind of wanted like a Viking fix. There she is. I've kind of wanted like a Viking fix, so like That one, and there's also another new Viking game that came out too, because I saw a preview for it. I'd have to look on Steam, because I think I put it on the wish list. I wasn't sure. Oh yeah, is she sick? I know she's good still. Moving pretty slow though. Usually they move a little bit quicker. Ah, there. What about my time at Porta or time at Sandrock? Also, I played Medieval Dynasty, and it's an amazing game as far as medieval games go. Yeah, it's something, like I said, it's a cool first-person one. There, it's like a cool builder. And I never, on another note about Valheim, so like I have Valheim in my library already, but I haven't really played it too much. Like, I've done it a few times where I beat, like, some of the bosses, like, a couple of the minor ones, but I never really got that far into it. Like, there. I know I was, like, I had to work on my building there, because, like, my building was kind of bad. Of, like, you know, I was, like, I just kind of took, like, an abandoned shack and just tried to fix it up there, but... Yeah, I would definitely... Valheim would be one, maybe, too. Surviving Mars, yeah, so I haven't played it, but I think I got it for free. I don't know if they had a demo where it's like when it first came out, because I'm pretty sure that Steam had it for free, or I got it from somewhere. Maybe it was Game Pass. I do have Game Pass, which I highly recommend. But yes, I do have it. I haven't played it yet, so that would be one. Damn, Shirty. She's so close. He's so close. Oh, let's drop the dirt off. But yeah, Surviving Mars could be a good one too. I'll probably end up running like a poll on it to see what people think. Like, and I'll come up with a couple options, like 4 different options of them. Because I know most people are here for, like, MineColonies and that, which is why, like, I was polling in the first place, because I'm like, I'm not sure what people would think of it, if they would be interested in seeing another game on here. I like to stay in the vein of, like, a city builder or survival game. Like I said, like, I don't really have an interest in making this into, like, a COD channel and that. And I think, too, like, if you're, you know, if you're here, you may not be like the biggest COD streamer in that, because I feel like, you know, people who watch this stream probably have somewhat similar interest in games that I do. Like the city builder type, you know, stuff, kind of building off of Minecraft. Alright, I was hoping that she would finish this, because I wanted to show this off. Did she empty her inventory? No, she did. It was really... We got done the other stuff I wanted to get done. The big thing right now, I'm just waiting for her to finish that up. We'll probably do some more on Wednesday. We'll do some more work on our roads. Let's see if she can finish very quickly. Maybe we'll do a little bit more work on the roads. I think we'll also go... We'll go over to where we've been building our separate airport. And we'll put the airport in... or the rest of the runway in, and then we'll do a test flight. So I think we are going to do that on Wednesday too. Still good on fuel. Alright, give her a little bit. Wait, is there something? We put something here, some of the paper there. The rest of these are all empty though. I always appreciate that, like, when they do, like, the very minimal amount of, like a minecart. And that, very inspiring. It's like they go, like, a couple feet with that. Like, just, it's funny to me. Oh, another game that I like. I mean, I don't know if I would stream it. I don't know if there would be enough interest in it, too. But I know they have a new DLC coming out tomorrow. American Truck Simulator. I don't know if anyone's played it. It's like a very relaxing... To me, like, the driving aspect of it is, like, relaxing with the occasional frustration. It's very realistic in terms of, like, how, like, the AI drivers, how they just, like, slam on the brakes and stop for no reason, or, you know, do, like, terrible things on the road. It's very realistic, but it's a very cool game. there. It covers most of the West Coast states, and they have Texas coming out tomorrow. Oh, you played Euro Truck Simulator? Yeah, I played Euro Truck too. Euro Truck's definitely a good one too. There, but I was just thinking of American Truck Simulator because they have the Texas DLC coming out tomorrow. So that one's pretty cool. It's like a, management, like a, you drive your own truck, but then you can also hire other drivers, and you're hauling cargo around. You can have warehouse, like truck depots, and own your own, like trailers and that. So it's pretty cool. It's like to me, it's like a little bit more relaxing. All right, I'm hoping that she's gonna finish up here. And then we'll position this one. Oh, you watch truck sim streams all the time? Well, that's good to know. Because that's one that I would definitely be open to, like, doing as well. Is there a DLC for every state in American Truck Sim? No, so I think that's their goal eventually, because they have the map, obviously, like, when you're looking for jobs or like where you're going in that, and it has like all 50 states on it, but like they're not filled in yet because like the DLC's not, like, they don't have them out there, but they have most of the West Coast ones, so like everything on the West Coast, and then they're heading over where they have Montana, Wyoming. They do have Wyoming, I think, too. So Montana, Wyoming, and then it kind of goes down Idaho too. But then it goes down. They're putting Texas in. They don't have Oklahoma yet, but they have Texas that's coming out now, because I think you're gonna have to go in through like Arizona to get into Texas there. But like pretty much all those, and like I'm excited too if they ever open up like Canada and that too, or Mexico would be cool as well there. You have to get going. Well, yeah, thanks as always for stopping in, Ben. I hope you have a great rest of your evening there. Take care too. That's a rabbit hole of hardware, seems like. Yeah, I agree with that. It does have that feeling. She's so close. Oh, she's still doing it. Okay. I thought she was like running away. All right, let me pick these up. I want to get this positioned very quickly before we conclude for the evening, if we can. Right there. He'd die laughing if they made Outback Truck Simulator for Australia. That's a good one. Driven by kangaroos. I know they're supposed to Euro Truck Simulator for the longest time because I had it on my... Stop that. They've been having like the Heart of Russia. I haven't heard anything on that though. I don't know if that's still in development or if that's on hold because of real world events. Like I don't know. Like I haven't heard anything in a long time about it, so I don't know like what's going on with that, if they're still developing it or not. Yeah, made by Kangaroo Studios. Co-sponsored by koalas as well. She's so close. Maddox is so close too. Oh, uh-oh. I think we're going in the summer because we're starting to get warm up here now. This area becomes very hospitable in the summer. She's like, what? What are you looking at? I feel like she's going to take a while to get this done. I think what we'll do, I'll let her finish this, and I could say maybe if I have some time, I'll just position it, but we'll start building again on Wednesday. So we'll be able to get this going and hopefully mostly built, but I'll have it done before our other stream. I'll have to position it with the sidewalk here, but yeah, we're gonna put this right on the corner, I think, over here, so we'll see how far back it goes and what we can fit in like back here. So we'll do that. We'll have Maddox continuing work on the mine, getting that upgraded to level 5, and then I don't know if there'll be any time. If there is, we'll have him put up a guard tower. If not, we'll have that go into like next week, where we'll put some stuff there. So we'll be doing a few small things next week there. Koala bears are your favorite animal. They are so cute. Yeah, they really are. You know, I always see that. I see the videos of them, and they're very, you know, they're very cool animals. There too. My personal favorite are red pandas. I think that they're very cool. They're like very quick. You know, they're very quick, and I don't know, they do funny things and that. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it here for tonight, guys. Like I said, we'll pick this up on Wednesday's stream. Here, so we'll have Maddox again working on the mine. We'll have Emmy building the warehouse here, and we'll finish up the runway. We'll do a test flight, and then, you know, we'll do maybe some small things around the colony this week. Like I said, our subway project's going to be upcoming, but I want to be able to dedicate some time for when we do it, so we'll probably push that off a week or so and that. But yeah, thanks just for stopping in there, Damien. Hope you have a great rest of your evening as well. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. Like I said, like I feel like we got a lot done with the mine going forward, and Emmy got this, you know, mostly taken down. And yeah, so we moved some stuff around, got some more of the roads done, some of the stairs fixed and that. So I think we got a good one. I think we got a good amount of stuff done. Yeah, good night, Ben. Good to see you as always. Thanks for stopping in too. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please consider dropping a like if you're watching over on YouTube. It really does help out the channel and our community a lot. The YouTube algorithm demands it, that, you know, for channel exposure, that, you know, that there has to be interactions with the channel. So I always hate asking that, but if you did enjoy it, please consider dropping a like on it. And if you're not subscribing or following, please consider subscribing or following on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, all the platforms, or just one of the platforms. There, it's another great way to support our community and our channel for free. And again, it helps us to be able to, for more people to be able to find us, so YouTube recommends our channel here. And we do have a Discord that's open to everyone. There, I always post a schedule. The schedule that I was referencing, I always post on there every week, like our goals that we're going to try to accomplish that week. And we have a list of mods that I'm currently using, and it's a place to ask questions and answers about MineColonies if you have any questions about it there. But other than that, we'll have the next live stream on Wednesday evening Eastern time, around probably like 6:30 or 7. So we'll have the live stream, and then we'll have an episode, the sheep hut, the shepherd, or, you know, where the sheep are. We'll have, that'll be our episode this week. That'll probably be coming out Friday or Saturday this week. But I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday evening. And yeah, bye, Floppy. Good to see you as well. Can't wait for the next episode. Glad to hear it. Yeah, thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate that too. So that'll be coming out in the next few days. Like I said, probably Friday or Saturday. So just have to do the finishing touches on that one. So until then, my name is Nerd Builder. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Take care. Bye for now.